position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will start this game off. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. The kick is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
They boot it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. What do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on third down. Finds his man down the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. from the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of...
Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they'll send out the field goal. They block it. Not going to get there as this defense makes a stand.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Makes his man miss. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Right on the money. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle. He's got 42 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds a man on the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do, but look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. And as he throws, another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Hendricks. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Runs for the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Got a first down. At the 45 on his way. Turning on the jet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up 14 over Duke. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, what a move. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab deep. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks it in.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. By no means was it a transfer. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown time!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The inside handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Sweeney. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Clark. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Trying play action. It's complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall, getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the left side. Fighting off the defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sweeney. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Trying to slam in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Makes the grab on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Handoff to the single running back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Give to the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. To a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
13.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Off play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
Bringing it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll try the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off-play action on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Give to the single back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Runs through a tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
At the 37. And first down.
Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Going to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Lets it fly. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The give to the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Makes the grab. It's Clark. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going to look downfield again. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Sweeney. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Powers through. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or there he goes! And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.